Hey guys, I'm Dan. I'm very excited. Let's enter the basement Dino Dungeon because we have just received a new package of a new figure. Okay, check this out. Alright guys, this is the basement Dino Dungeon. Okay, so we have just received the new epic attack battle chomping Carnotaurus right over here. Very excited about this. Okay, we are going to unbox and review this, but of course you can skip right to the unboxing part. Link down below in the description box, the timestamp. But of course, if you have followed me, we will do comparison with all the different Carnotaurus figures. So let's head over to level 2 Jurassic World Midlands to pick up all the different Carnotaurus. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to level 2 Jurassic World Midlands. So let's see how many Carnotaurus we have to pick up. Okay, 2 control and conquer, 1 action attack. There is a new one from Jurassic World Dominion. This is the Malta Carnotaurus. 2 Carnotaurus from Jurassic Park. Couple of cute ones right here. 2 Carnotaurus from Takara Tomy. Next, we head over to the mini shelves. I think we should have a couple of Carnotaurus from this section. Plenty of them, to be honest. This is shelf number 2 and this is actually number 1, so we need to pick this one up as well. Okay, as usual, I've created like a mini pouch using my t-shirt, and let's drop all the figures into the box. Alright guys, back at the Dino Dungeon, so we are ready to review this figure right here. I've prepared all the Carnotaurus for comparison. We will be opening some of these eggs right here because we have purchased plenty of them. I've got my Jurassic World Facts app right here as well, ready to scan this, so let's begin our review. So let's take a look at this packaging. Basically, it has the Jurassic World logo, not the Jurassic World Dominion logo. So you can see this Carnotaurus is not the Malta Chase Carnotaurus, the black and red version. Battle Chomping Carnotaurus Epic Attack. This is basically like a new series, I would say. 3 levels of intensifying damage right here. So it has lights, it also has sounds. We'll press this later on. Flip this over. Plenty of information right at the back. It basically says multiple activation areas, so we'll figure out how many areas of activation. I think there are like 3 different points. There's one more over here which I'm not too sure, so yeah, there are basically 3 buttons. Of course, the tail can be rotated as well. Alright, so let's begin our unboxing. I have purchased a new pair of scissors. I think this pair of scissors needs a review on its own as well, so let's cut the strings loose. I won't be keeping the packaging, so I think some people actually untie the strings, which can be quite troublesome. And you can see the feet are actually tied to the bottom of the box, so you have to like open this up, this little compartment. So let's open this. Oops. There's an instruction. There's an instruction sheet right here, so we won't be using that. So let's turn this little handles clockwise to release it. This time we get it out pretty easily. Previously it was like super difficult. So let's get this out. And yes, wow, awesome figure. Gonna put this away. First glance, this Carnotaurus basically looks the same as the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus. I think in terms of the body sculpt, you can see they are almost identical. I would say they are using the exact same sculpt for the entire body. Alright, so in terms of coloration, it looks closer to the Control and Conquer, the first one, but you can see there is a slight difference. This one features a darker shade of brown, whereas this one has a more vibrant look and feel. So in terms of detailing, you can see it is identical, exactly the same. There are like 3 buttons right here, 1 over here, 2 and 3. So, and of course the drawer right here for you guys to scan this in your Jurassic World Facts app. You can pause the video and add this Carnotaurus to your collection, okay, in the Jurassic World Facts app, which is a free app on Google Play Store as well as the App Store. Okay, so let's try the first button. Okay, so it actually features a kind of like soft raw. Let's try this again. So this button basically triggers the same raw. Let's just try this once more to be sure. Yeah, very cool. No, I think there are two different types of raws, okay? But that's fine. The next one, let's try this. This button on the chest area. I wouldn't say the chest area, the body area. Okay, you can see it produces a soft and short raw, I would say. Let's try this again. And you can see the lights glowing in the form of like, you know, a battle damage, I would say. Maybe caused by another dinosaur. Seems to be huge claw marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 claw marks. Not too sure which dinosaur has like 4 fingers to cause this. Could it be like the Therizinosaurus? It could be. And you can see it's glowing very nicely over here. Okay, let's try the other button. This button right here. The bottom button. It's another sound. But to be honest, you can't really tell the difference. And of course, you can see some lights glowing as well. So this has like 3 claw marks instead of 4. Wow. Of course, you can press both together. And it's looking pretty cool, I'd say. Definitely looking pretty cool. And this is the tail. Let's try. So the tail basically works the same as all the different, you know, Control and Conquer Carnotaurus. But this one only has 1 button right here. Oh, and it's not working. So of course, I'm going to try replacing the batteries later on to see whether it still works. This is the other one. This is Carnotaurus Toro. Both are not working. I'm going to try changing the batteries to hear whether the rods are different. Alright guys, so check this out. I've basically replaced the batteries. And I think I've remembered why I've removed the batteries, because it was like super noisy and the button doesn't work right now. And occasionally it will just raw on its own. So I think that was the reason why I removed the battery. So similar to this, but you can hear the raws are definitely slightly different. Yeah, so this is basically the new, what is this called again? Battle Chompin Epic Attack Carnotaurus. So it's time for us to scan this in our effects app. So let's do this. Alright, let's scan this. Yeah, it's pretty fast this time. So, but I'm not too sure whether the loading will take a long time because my connection is not super good. So let's just fast forward. Alright, check this out. So it is in my collection right now. So you can actually rotate and take a look at this beautiful Carnotaurus. Let's have a look at some facts. It basically weighs the weight of 3 cows, which I'm not too sure. I think it should weigh slightly more. Of course, it can be found in South America. And let's go back. Let's try this. This is basically the AR feature, as you guys always know. So let's reduce the size. You can actually rotate it. Yeah, it looks awesome. You can tap on it and it will actually raw, if I'm not wrong. It doesn't work. I think it's okay. So let's have a look at this. I think this is like a game. Track and catch challenge. You will rescue the Carnotaurus. Let's have a quick look at this. We may not be playing the entire game, so let's just try this out, shall we? Loading the game. So I'm not too sure. Let's play. Wow. Okay, so you're basically supposed to like collect. Oh my goodness, I'm so terrible at this. Let's try. You're supposed to get like, you know, all the different Carnotaurus stuff. Let's try this. Okay, I'm doing better right now as compared to the beginning. I think right at the end of this passage, we'll be able to find the Carnotaurus. Yeah, there she is. So what are we supposed to do here? Do we like tap it? I think so. Wow. The Carnotaurus is now available in the lab. Do you want to take care of the Carnotaurus in the lab? Go to the lab. Let's see. Okay, so what do we do right here? You feed it with chicken. Alright, I mean that's kind of cute. Let's just try this again. What's this? This is like a medical kind of stuff, so I think you have to like clean it. Yeah, that's simple. I think it's kind of fun, but definitely for like little kids, I would say. And here's like some dirt as well, so just clean it. Yeah, it's definitely fun. And I didn't know they actually have this game, so I suppose okay, this is basically medical attention, I guess. Just spray it with some disinfectant, I guess. And the last one, you basically put it back to its habitat. It's definitely not the desert. It could be, I don't think it's the mountain, I don't think it's the shore, I think it's the jungle. Wow. Okay, so we have completed it. I think this is quite fun to play with. You can actually play level 2. Let's see what's level 2. Maybe we can try this another time. This is definitely something fun that we can actually do like a video on More Than. In case you guys don't know, More Than is basically a channel for my gaming videos. So let's open some of these eggs before we take a look at other figures of the Carnotaurus collection. Okay, so let me just try to open one of this for you guys to have a look, because I know that you guys really enjoy watching me open this egg. So we're gonna try to get more glow in the dark figures. Okay, so this is basically the pack of glow in the dark slime. So let's have a look at this. Glow in the dark slime, guys. Cool stuff. Alright, let's see what figures we are getting this time. Wow, Dimetrodon. I like the Dimetrodon for sure, because it is quite a rare figure for sure. So very cool. This is actually a new, I would consider like a new species. Of course, this you have seen this before, so I'll not spend too much time on this. Let's have a look at other Carnotaurus figure, shall we? So this was the very first Carnotaurus figure from Jurassic World, the very first one, and is known as the Action Attack Carnotaurus. A really beautiful figure. I think this was like released in 2018. The very first, one of the very first Mattel figures of Jurassic World. So this figure is actually quite old. It's almost like 5 years old. These two Carnotaurus, Control and Conquer, you have definitely seen them already, so not spend too much time on that. Let's take a look at another one. How about this one? This is a baby Carnotaurus. I can't remember what is the name of this Carnotaurus, but it's something that is pretty fun. There's a button right here. Once you press it, the neck will extend, it will open its jaw, and it will produce a roar. Quite a cool figure. There's no on-off button, so you definitely need to replace the batteries pretty soon. Okay, next up, another one. This is basically the Sound Search Carnotaurus, which is one of the latest releases as well. In terms of the sculpt, it looks very similar to the Action Attack. So just give me a second. Alright, next let's open up another figure. Another rig. This one is actually the Jurassic Park one. I'm not too sure whether there is a Carnotaurus inside, but let's take a look. I'm still hoping to get like a golden Velociraptor hatchling. We've actually got one from Captive. They basically sent us the egg, the figure itself, but we still haven't got it on our own, so hopefully you'll be able to get it. I think this is an egg, but I don't think it's the golden one, because I can't seem to tell. But let's see, it could be the golden one. Oh, we've got the golden one, guys, finally. Yes, this is like a super rare one. So it's basically like a golden hatchling. You can see this is a baby Velociraptor. Very nice. It's beautifully crafted, sitting on a cracked egg. So it's looking very good, and it comes with a card as well. If cute could kill. Very nice. It basically has the killer rating of the Velociraptor, and of course this is the mini leaflet. And yes, the rare one is basically this one. So hopefully we'll be able to get the new series really soon. Alright, let's move on to our next figure. Next, I'm going to show you guys like one of the vintage Jurassic Park Carnotaurus. This is actually a Carnotaurus which is known as the Bone Breaker. So check this out. It's quite a beautiful figure. I mean, it's very classic looking. It comes with gear, but we don't have the gear with ours for now. You can see if you pushed the right hind leg backwards, the jaw will open up. So huge jaw. You can even move the tongue if I'm not wrong. I can't remember if you are able to move it, but I think maybe the tongue is like no longer working. Yeah, the tongue is no longer working for mine. Let's try this again. Yeah, I don't think the tongue is working, so too bad. Yeah. Or is there a different way to move the tongue? Do you guys know? Okay, so I'm not too sure how it works, but this is basically a very vintage Carnotaurus figure. Alright, so let's move on to our next figure. Next figure, another vintage one. This is probably one of my most prized Carnotaurus. It actually has like mold growing on it, so what I did is that I cleaned it up and I put an anti-mold spray so you can see a bit of gloss on its body, so hopefully the mold doesn't grow back. And in terms of condition, I think it's still pretty nice. It's a vintage Carnotaurus. It's very hard to find. If you buy it in its box, it's gonna cost a ton of money. Okay, so let's move on to our next figure. This is probably one of the most fun figures. Okay, this is actually from Jujitsu. Have a look at this. It actually has slime inside, so very nice figure from Jujitsu. I'm gonna put this right over here. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have the Carnotaurus from Malta. This is basically the Carnotaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. This is actually quite a nice one. It has a broken left horn. If you guys can see, it's right here. It's broken. So it comes with articulation on the tiny little arms. The tail can also be moved. This is actually a very nice figure. I love this a lot. I was hoping to get a repaint of this Carnotaurus when it comes to this size. I think that will be pretty awesome. Alright, let's carry on. So I'm gonna show you guys like 3 very cool Carnotaurus from Takara Tomy. So I think these two are supposed to be the same, but you know, if you take a look at the bottom, it says B21 and this is actually E20. So I think they're supposed to be different, but you can't really tell the difference. So these are two Camp Cretaceous Carnotaurus. This is basically the Jurassic World Dominion version. Okay, very beautiful. I think this sculpt is even more accurate than the one from Mattel. It has the broken horn right here. So really beautiful Carnotaurus. I really love this one. Next up, this is a hybrid Carnoraptor. So it's like part Carnotaurus, part Velociraptor. It's a 2015 figure. You are able to move the tail and the neck will move, the jaw will open up. Not the best looking figure, but it's a cool one because it is a hybrid. Okay, next up, Micro Collection, guys. This is basically a mini Carnotaurus from the Micro Collection. And speaking of Micro Collection, I'm hoping to get the new series. We don't have it yet, but hopefully we'll be able to get it soon. Another Carnotaurus that you guys may not be very familiar with. This is actually part of a Hot Wheels playset. It comes in the playset. I took it out and it's from the Clash and Crash playset. This is a mini Carnotaurus from Hot Wheels. Yeah, kind of cool. Next up, 2 minifigures. This is basically from the latest Jurassic World Dominion edition 2022 Carnotaurus mini. This one is actually way back, probably like 2018 to 2020. I can't remember the exact date. We have this, which is the wild pop-up of a Carnotaurus. Very adorable looking. Of course, it is using the color scheme of the Jurassic World Dominion Carnotaurus, but it doesn't have the broken horn, if you guys can see. but still a pretty good figure. Next, we have the Carnotaurus. This is supposed to be Toro because it has the scar right there from the captive collection. And here is another Carnotaurus Toro. This is a snap squat, so you can actually press this. Cute stuff. And here we have a really beautiful one. I can't remember how we got this. I think it came in a mini playset, and I think this is like, you know, a very cool sculpt. Next up, before we proceed, let's open up another one because I know that you guys love me to open them. So let's try to open. I'll try to open like, you know, probably like 3 to 4 of these eggs in every video. So let's have a look. The slime is right here, and this is the pack. Oh, finally guys, we've got the glow-in-the-dark Parasaurolophus. We have 2 of them so far. It's very nice. I would say it's kind of rare. It took us quite a long time to finally land this figure. So this is basically the glow-in-the-dark Parasaurolophus, which is supposed to be pretty rare, but we are lucky that we got it in second try today. So there are plenty of really cool figures. Alright, let's carry on. More minifigures right here. This is actually another captive collection Carnotaurus, and it's definitely a Toro because it has the scar on the right side of the face. And here it's a mini snap squat. Okay, Carnotaurus. So we're gonna put it right here. And this one is actually quite a cool figure. It's from you know, a McDonald's Happy Meal set. Not too sure when was it. Let's have a look at the date. 2020. Yeah, this is also from Camp Cretaceous if I'm not wrong. You can see it has the scar on the right side. Alright, let's move on. This is basically a Zoom Rider. I think many of you guys should be quite familiar with. It's basically Carnotaurus, you know, like on a motorbike. Okay, I wouldn't say it's a motorbike. It looks like a monster truck. So you can put this right back, release it, you actually move. Quite a cool figure as well. You know, hopefully we'll be able to get like a Gigar. I think that would be cool. This is the very first Jurassic World Mattel Mini, which comes with a movable jaw, which is kind of cool. This one, if I'm not wrong, it should be 2018 to 2020, that timing. Very cool figure, but you can see this Carnotaurus, it has some issue standing, keeps falling over. Yeah. Alright. And I think we have 2 remaining figures. This is Carnotaurus Toro, the metallic version, and here is another Carnotaurus. This one, I think it's the Jurassic World Dominion edition, although you can still see the scar because they are using the same sculpt as the Camp Cretaceous one. So our final egg that we have to open is basically this before we end the video. So let me open this and show it to you guys. Our final rig. Not too sure that you guys have seen this slime before. This is basically a lot more, it's a lot messier. Yeah, I don't like this slime because it sticks to your hand. As you guys can see, it's sticking to my fingers. It's really hard to remove them. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, it feels sticky, and you can see the slime is still sticking onto my fingers, so you have to like clean your hands up. So the new improved slime is definitely better for sure, way better. It's not as sticky as the previous series. So this is a JP bag, very nice. This is basically the vintage Jurassic Park logo. Pretty excited to see what's inside. Oh, we've got the Velociraptor again, and this time it's the non-rare version. Yeah, the normal version. Velociraptor hatchling, just put it right in. This is actually a very classic figure, so very cool. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching this, guys. So this is basically my Carnotaurus collection from Mattel. Of course, we still have the super colossal Carnotaurus. Oh, there are probably some figures in the Monster Island room, so let's head over there to do a quick check. Right, this is the Monster Island room. Let me turn on the lights. Right, let's have a look. Oh yes, we definitely still have a couple of Carnotaurus. We have two from Imagine Next. The one behind is actually the Carnotaurus Toru, and this one is like the generic Carnotaurus. Do we have any like mini versions right here? I don't think so. But you can see these figures. I just toppled them over, so I'm trying to put them back. I have a blue figure, which is right here. Yeah, any more Carnotaurus from this section? I don't think so. Do we have a Carnotaurus plush figure? Nope. I think we do have a Carnotaurus from Disney Dinosaur, but I can't find it. And of course, I have the repainted Carnotaurus right here. Yeah, but the body seems to be... it's covered with dirt. So yeah, this figure, I'm considering of repainting it again. Yeah, I think basically that's it. There are no more Carnotaurus. You know, maybe if you consider the ones from Lego, we have two of them right here. One is Carnotaurus Toru, the other one is a generic Carnotaurus. Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching the unboxing and the review of the new Epic Attack Battle Chompin Carnotaurus. Okay, so thanks for watching that. Of course, you know, the entire collection of my Carnotaurus figures. So stay tuned for the next video, which is probably tomorrow, because today it's a bonus upload. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video because we will be opening the captive collection baby hatchling eggs, which are new. So stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here. Okay, my name is Dan, signing out. Stay awesome. Goodbye.